Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. This is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for January 5th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 9 of spades. If you were born before sunrise, you are actually yesterday's card, which would be the 10 of spades. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, you got the 8 of spades in reverse. As you can see, this is something of a meditation card where you are totally feeling your vibe, you are in your element and just feeling very clear about things. But since it's in reverse, we're talking just the opposite. So you're probably not finding a moment's peace to yourself, and you might be feeling a little frustrated, maybe misdirected, running in circles, that kind of thing. But trust that it will change, and hopefully soon, because this is a Rahu card. So this is actually a block for you to really see where your karma needs to go, what needs to be explored, what you find interesting. So maybe just a time out if you can possibly find it, cup of tea, anytime at all, just to sit and think about what's happening and how you might free up a little bit of your time to really dig deep and just kind of open it and let things flow. And where the spades suit is the fire energy here, it is a good idea to maybe do a meditation with a candle or burn some sage, clear out the house, anything to do with fire and or exercise. Anything that can burn energy would be very, very helpful at this time. The one thing that you could meditate on are the 3 modes of the 8 of spades, or any 8s. It is being stuck in a victim mode. So look to see that you aren't actually in or being made to be in a victim mode. So do check that. But if you're feeling like you are being taken advantage of, then look into that and get straight on it, of course. Or you could be in a protector mode. That could be where you're finding your energy these days. And perhaps that's not the best foot to put forward. Or maybe in the perpetrator mode. That's a possibility as well. But this all ends up being just a trapped thought cycle coming out of fear, right? So do some meditations when you get the chance, and hopefully that's some good advice for you from Source. All right, let's see what card number 2 is. If you picked card number 2, you got the Queen of Clubs. This is a very dynamic card, full of energy, hardworking, very intuitive, and highly creative, reliable. You're using good judgment at this time, and you've got a little bit of a restless nature, but it's inspiring. So this card is all good. You're going to have that stability of the 4s. You're going to have that movement of sorting through and figuring things out of the 5s. And of course, this is in the club suit, so it's all about intellectual pursuits. And if that's the case, then you're going to be able to take the nuggets from what doesn't work for the 5s and figure out what will work and be able to move on into that 6, which is a fabulous place to be. That is outside validation for you being top-notch you. Lovely card for you to get here. All right, let's look at number 3. Here we have the 2 of Hearts in reverse. Ordinarily, if it's in the upright position, you are making connections left and right. Nature and nurture, it's all good. Feels nice, and you're just thinking, oh, just in such a good mood. But clearly, it's in reverse. So maybe you're not feeling so great. Maybe you're feeling misdirected or disconnected, manipulated, or possibly strung along and feeling kind of alone out there. And maybe you're just sad and down. You know, it's an interesting time of year for retrospect. So nothing wrong with pulling the thread on a few things just to see if any of that makes any sense at all to you, because you don't want to be what to look out for. You don't want to be stuck in fantasy. You don't want to be wearing the rose-colored glasses of disillusion. And you don't want to find yourself manipulating either, right? Getting what you want, how you want it, when you want it. And being judgmental, it's a possibility there as well. And the big one, transactional love. So make sure you are not on the receiving end of that, because it is a real possibility. And as always, if that's the case, you know you're just going to want to take that with kindness and empathy. Whatever you decide you need to do, picture yourself on the other end of it, or picture yourself talking to a child, right? I mean, use that kind of sense to keep your vibe high, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's the message I'm getting here for whoever's listening out there. You might question just where you are, and if your temper is up, because it's a good possibility. This is a moon card. This is a reflection of you as your inner self, your emotions, what you feel connected with, what frustrates you, all of that stuff. So yeah, best of luck. Okay, and today, if you are a 9 of spades, we can read this for the collective, and we've got 2 extra cards here for the birthdays. So as a collective, it's kind of difficult to find that time out with just finding enough time to settle and get clear in your own head. It is you being frustrated and possibly getting misdirected here and there. But the Queen of Clubs is going to sort that through. She's got that 5 of clubs in her basket, and she is going to be able to really get down, roll up the shirt sleeves, and get to work in a very creative way. Very creative here, thinking of how to do things differently and getting the job done. So this is good. And then we have the 2 of hearts. Just make sure that you are doing it in the best way possible. Be looking out for those pitfalls. You know, we all get caught up in them every once in a while, get our tempers challenged, and there you go, right? So do look out for that. All right, birthday 9 of spades, you got the direction card. Switch gears, reboot, and try a new and different direction. Oh, that speaks right to that encompassing 5 of the Queen of Clubs. That is right on. And you got transcendence. So this is what you can expect if you keep it all in your wheelhouse here. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to shine, truly shine. That's a beautiful message, because that is staying in your high vibration. Well, okay, thank you for watching, and hope you have a good day. Happy birthday, 9 of spades. And as always, happy creating.